Why am I asking you? Could be any day.
I know.
It's still light outside according to these windows. We are having a great time with the lovely Ellen Bonner. We are going to do this right now, folks. To every single one of you that has pre-ordered this, you are sneaky, but in the best possible way. Welcome to our brand new, spectacular, all-round, most refined, complete feather bed that we have presented to date. Folks, we talk about feather beds and we really do talk about sleeping better, sleeping soundly, sleeping longer. We are going to offer this at the best value we've ever done a feather bed. And this is all about the duck feather. This is all about the gel fiber topper. There's a lot to talk about here. 5 flex pay. $13.99, that's just for us and just for this hour. We want to ask you right out of the gate, if you are not sleeping the way you think you should be sleeping, if you're waking up throughout the night, if you're waking up in the morning and feeling like you didn't have a good night's sleep, Ellen, this is one of those secrets to true nighttime bliss.
It really is. I always say it's the comfort food of bedding.
Yeah,
it's like the mashed
potatoes.
It is. I'm telling you, I've been at HSN over 15 years. I've been with Concierge Collection since its inception, and one of my favorite products to sell has always been a feather bed.
I will vouch for that.
It's one of those things that I've owned, I've slept on. I remember the first time I slept on one. I've owned one for years, and I know what it can do for your bed. And I was telling Adam before we came out here, this feather bed has all the improvements that I wish my feather bed had had through the years. It's, again, technology and textiles. So this feather bed has things that really solve a lot of the issues that we've had with feather beds.
We've got issues.
We do have issues. We love the comfort of feather beds, don't get me wrong. But let me show you the first improvement we made. For years, I've had feather bed, and I'd get up in the morning, and my husband's tall, 6'4", he's a big guy.
Big, yeah.
All the feather bed would be on his side of the bed. This one is actually skirted. We skirted it. So look at this. It doesn't just sit on your mattress.
No more.
It connects to your mattress.
Okay, it's a part of the bed now.
Part of the bed. So even maybe the easy bed you have. This has that dual stretch, and look at how deep it is. So 18-inch accommodation elastic all the way around. The second thing, of course, the gusset, so important. You know, a lot of feather beds out there, they're pinched in the construction. It really limits how billowy they can get. Yeah. This has that 4-inch gusset. So look at it. It's like putting a giant feather pillow on your entire mattress.
It is.
And then to make it even better, I think the other complaint I've had through the years with feather beds was I could feel the feathers, right? You know, feathers are, you need the quills. You need the quills for support, and I'll show you that. This one actually has a fiber top. There's a pocket that runs over all the feathers. Do you feel it?
I don't feel anything poking through.
You don't feel any feathers because there's a layer of fiber fill over, almost like an icing over the feathers. Yeah. And then if I didn't have you yet, you're not even gonna believe this.
You're about to get us. She's gonna get us.
You're not even gonna believe. I couldn't even believe this. I was out here testing it because I'm like, there's no way.
Yes,
yes, it's water resistant.
Come on.
I'm even scared to do it. It's water resistant. So that was the other thing. I always put a mattress pad over my feather bed. You don't need to with this one. It's got protection built in.
Ellen, you are changing the rules of the game and people are just, the mind is blown right now. Okay, so this is where we stand. We have premium duck feather, premium feather bed. Now it has the skirt so it's not shifting and moving and sliding. We are gonna lay in bed and this will cradle our bodies so we don't wake up with the aches and pains and the sore muscles and just the hurt. A lot of us are in bed and we're not feeling so good. I am very concerned about the timing here. Producer Catherine, honestly, how many minutes do we have on this? Because this is outrageous. You cannot tell me there's only 10 minutes left. I refuse to believe it. This is, we're gonna get every one of these sold out. Every single one of these sold out. At $69, there are people up and down this great country that will go out tomorrow to the red store or the blue store and buy a mattress pad or a regular feather bed without this type of premium innovation and pay more money than this. This is a killer, killer deal. And Ellen, you cannot put a price on the quality of your sleep.
No, you can't. And you know, a feather bed is one of those comfort items that have been used, I mean, hundreds hundreds of years, people have slept on feather beds. We've just improved them over time. We're talking white duck feathers. You know, we were talking down earlier.
Yeah.
Feathers are good for underneath your body because that quill, that's your little spring, your little support system that's built into your feather bed. See how it bounces back? Down bed might sound nice, but you would just sink right to the mattress.
I don't want to sink.
No, you don't want to sink. You want to have that support. But the other benefit to a feather bed is not only the comfort, and I will tell you, it's comfort like no other man-made material can provide because you really get a customized comfort when you climb into a feather bed. But the other thing I love is it's temperature regulating. Yeah. So it's funny, it's one of those things a lot of people think it's a winter item only. It's not, because just like we talked about with down, you're creating airflow in the summer, underneath and around your body, so you sleep cooler. In the winter, you're insulated. So if you have this under you and that goose down comforter on top of you, oh my gosh, you're talking complete bliss.
Okay, so I think at this stage, with everybody kind of racing to get it before it's gone, if you are still not sure or certain of how it will affect your sleep and how much better it will make you feel, please know that any kind of product you buy, it could be a laptop, it could be a lipstick, it could be a premium duck feather bed, anything you buy right now has our extended return policy. So through October, November, December and January, if by January 31st you are not having the best night's sleep of your life, of course we would insist that you send it back to us for 100% refund of your purchase price. If you've ever looked at feather beds and you've thought, I don't know, should I don't know whether to try it, will I like it, will I not like it, this is your moment to strike to try it, because you don't know until you try it. What we can tell you is more people rave about the quality of our feather beds and the way it makes them feel than anything else. Our feather beds are different to feather beds that you'll find elsewhere for all of the above reasons that Ellen just spoke about. It is a completely different ball game. We've seen feather beds that move and shift and will not stay put. This stays where it's supposed to stay. Look at the amount of fill. We showed you the quality of the fill, how it's truly clean, 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 clean fill, rather than it being dirty or buying something that you don't know what's inside.
Right?
It's scary but true.
It is scary but true. This has such a great fit to it, the way it'll just hug the mattress. And not only that, Adam made a great point. When you see this, do you see we're not manipulating it for it to look so full?
Right.
It's full. It's full of feather. And then on that top layer, you have fiber fill. So again, the first time I ever slept on a feather bed, I was on a trip in New York, a buying trip, and I stayed at a hotel, and I got in the bed, and I was like, what is going on? Something different. I started investigating. It was a feather bed. So I came home, I bought my first feather bed. Well, my second feather bed I bought was had a topper. It had a down top to it. This is similar because you've got a fiber top. What that does is if you're sensitive to the quills, and a lot of people are, this gives you that topping, that barrier between. First of all, we're using a down-proof cover, and this is microfiber, by the way, so really soft and brushed. Underneath that cover, you've got that fiber fill. So again, giving you that soft layer on top of the support. The other thing that's important is the box quilting.
Yes.
This is actually walls of fabric that go all the way through. So you have pockets of feathers individually separated, so you get coverage from head to toe. You know, when feather beds first came out, they were like a big sack of feathers. They just went everywhere. Yeah, it went all over the place. They've gotten so much better. And I want to show you one other thing because, you know, I've had the opportunity a few times to sell feather pillows here at HSN.
Yeah.
I think we sell them for $50.
Yes, we do.
I want you to look at one pillow, and let me show you side profile. Do you see how similar the thickness is?
It's like you've got multiple pillows on the bed.
It's like, and I want you to look, this is a queen size. Remember, it doesn't matter what size you're getting, same $69.95, but look at one pillow and think about a feather pillow, a feather pillow. I mean, think of how we're able to do this. I don't know. It's a lot of feathers. There's a lot of feathers.
There's a lot of cozy, comfy, perfect night's sleep in store. This is what our producer Catherine has just told me, and she is the boss. Let me tell you, she is the big boss who's running the ship tonight. She said, that's right. Catherine, by the way. They will not let us go a moment past the end of that clock. Oh. Absolutely, strictly no. Ellen, they'll carry us off, never to return. Here's what they are going to do, though. To entice you to stay with us, our final item of the show after this, which will only be 5 minutes now, and I won't show you exactly what it is, but they just told me they've put it on 4 flex pay and given it free shipping. But they're gonna make it a 5-minute special. So our final item of the show just got real big, real fast. So stay with us. We're gonna do it after we've got this one all done and dusted. I will say it's a set of sheets. If you're looking for, I'm just gonna tell you, flannel sheets, you gotta stay tuned to see what it is because they just did big things to it. This for you is that gift that will mean so much. Why we make do night in, night out, and we think, well, one day I'll change it, or one day I'll look or search or think about what I can add to it. A lot of us have mattresses that we find too hard.
Right.
Too bumpy, too lumpy. A lot of us, we lay there tossing and turning and we're not sleeping very well. We wake up in the middle of the night. You know, then we wake up in the morning and we don't have that pep in our step. We've got to enhance our bed, our mattress. So forget Ellen and I, this is hundreds of years, feather beds have always been the ultimate way to get that night's sleep. If we go to the hotels, the resorts.
The ritzy hotels.
Right.
The really ritzy hotels.
This is
they
what
have
they
feather
have.
beds. I always think of a bed and breakfast. To me, that is the epitome of a comfortable bed.
Yes.
You know, and you think how much you would spend to sleep on one for one night. And that's what happened to me. I slept on it and I said, why am I not sleeping on this every night in my own bed? And when you get this home and you put it on your bed, you won't want to leave your bed. No. And, you know, I'm so glad you brought up the mattresses because I think, you know, it's almost November, and I bet a lot of us, you know, our mattress is just not the best.
Sure.
I will tell you, I had a mattress, I thought I needed to replace it. I put a feather bed on it, and I will tell you, you can enhance that mattress. You can keep it for months longer. It'll get you through that holiday time period where I'm sure it's not in the budget to replace the mattress right now. Try this first. If you're even thinking about replacing your mattress, put this on the bed. The other place, that guest bed. Is that your old mattress? I think a lot of us, we put our old mattress in there. This is a great way to improve an older mattress. I mean, your guests are gonna feel, unless you don't want them to stay too long. I mean, they're gonna think they're in a bed and breakfast. You're gonna be like, wow, is there a chocolate on the pillow? Is there like, they got a feather bed, they got the goose down comforter. This is a way to take your bed to the next level. And the other thing that's great about a feather bed is it really makes your bed look amazing. Yeah. All of our set beds, there's a feather bed on.
That's the secret.
If you go in a showroom, if you look in a magazine, those beds all have feather beds. That's why they're rounded and billowy. They don't look like a squared off box. They're so plush and luxe and comfortable. And this feather bed answers all the questions or all the negatives that people have had about feather beds in the past.
And we will go through those one last time for you. Remember, we are now 4.5 minutes away from our 5-minute special, and that's how we'll round out our evening with our wonderful bedding and concierge and soft and cozy. This truly at this price is a sensational opportunity. This winter season, let's get those wonderful night sleeps. Next summer and spring and fall, let's just sleep 365 nights a year in heavenly bliss. Ellen, I think, summed it up best. And folks, I can talk about the 5 flex pay and the special for this hour, and the flex pay goes away, and the savings and the reduced shipping all night long. But the key to this is that we're gonna take the wonders and the magic of a feather bed, and we're going to give it a 2016 makeover. You are looking at the first time on air in terms of this newest version with slight refinements that really elevate it and take it to that next level. So you take the quality of duck feathers.
Right.
These are high, I mean, when we talk about them being washed and clean, we mean it.
Very clean, so no odor, no weight, no dust, no dander. It's all been removed. We put our manufacturers through a rigorous process to make sure that you're getting the best inside the feather bed. Then let's talk about outside. First of all, you've got the key construction. You've got that box quilting, so all of those feathers are evenly distributed. Then we used a microfiber cover, downproof cover, to keep all of those feathers inside. Layered on top, what you don't see, on top of the feathers is a layer of fiber fill. So again, when you lay on your feather bed, when you brush your hand across it, you don't feel the quills of the feathers. We gusseted the side. Remember, this is a 4-inch gusset, not a 2, not a 3-inch. At this price point, that's what you'd expect. Maybe a 2-inch feather bed. 4 inches, beautifully piped, and then to finish it off, we're adding that skirting, so now this becomes part of your mattress. It doesn't shift, it doesn't bunch. And feather beds are easy. easy. You put them on your mattress, you connect this one to your mattress, and you put your sheets on top. Now, I used to always put a mattress pad on top of my feather bed. This one you don't have to, because look at this. We have added stain and water repellency.
You cannot do this on a normal feather bed.
And it still scares me to do it on this because I can't believe it. It's something we've never done, so that's built in. I will tell you one thing, you owe it to yourself to get this home and try it. And I've always said about a feather bed, you don't need 30 days, or what is it now, 3 months?
3 months.
You will know in one night if you'll love a feather bed or not. And what I have found is it's that immediate when you first climb into bed. And it's not that you're trying to get comfortable anymore. It's like comfort finds you.
Yeah.
It's like you turn and all of a sudden you're just surrounded in softness. And that's kind of what it does for your mattress.
Well, you're cradled. You literally are sinking into, in the best possible way, all of these beautiful feathers, but you're supported. It nestles you, it cradles you, it hugs you, it holds you. So all of the, whether it's your thighs, whether it's your knees, whether it's your back, whether it's your shoulders, what it does is it's embracing every part of your body. It's taking the pressure off all of those areas. Compared to a regular mattress where you're just solid down on the mattress, this, you've got all of these feathers that are dispersing around you, which is why when it does hold you in its arms, if you will, you fall asleep faster and you stay asleep longer and you feel so much better on a morning. We are proud to offer the best of the best. The thing is, there is no compromise with us. It's no secret that HSN's bedding category is one of the biggest, not only in the country, but in the world. I mean, we sell so much. So we're able to offer the best product at, quite honestly, the lowest prices. Nobody's saying that you can't find a standard feather bed, maybe in twin at this price, but we're offering twin, full, queen, king, California king, all at $69.95. You could have a California king bed and you will pay no more than $69.95.
That's incredible.
And 5 flex.
That really is incredible. Wow.
Ellen Bonner.
It's a good
They're telling us that hook's coming. We gotta go. Okay.
I know, we gotta go.
Stay in the ordering process. We're gonna make sure you get yours. Please have your phone by your side or your tablet on your lap. We are about to reveal our last item that they just kind of